So now we're going to make the origami crane. To begin by folding the page in half into two triangles, like so. So once you've done that, unfold it again, and now we'll take one edge of the page and fold it up to the fold that you just made. Like so. So it should look like that. So then on the other side of the page, you do the exact same thing. Now, it should look like this. So then, basically, you do the exact same thing to the page's other two sides. This is a a somewhat boring and repetitive process, but it makes the later steps much easier. Once you finish that, it should look like this. And you can basically make a fold like that, or like that. Now what we do is we basically fold into a triangle the way we did like that, but this time the other way, like this. And once you've done that, then you basically repeat the exact same steps. You fold all four sides of the page to this one fold that you just made down the middle. So, once you finish that, then you should have a page that looks like this, where you can fold like this, like that, etc. This is just showing off the different folds that you should be able to make, or technically that you should have by now. So now we still have two more preparation folds we need to make before we can actually advance in making this. So the first one, you fold the paper in half again, but this time in a rectangle, like so. And the second fold is basically the same thing, but the other way you can do it. So this would make a plus-like shape in the middle of the page when it's fully opened. So now here's one of the more complicated parts. You can see how there's a fold going that way and that way. And yes, both folds do extend, but that's not important. We want to go along those folds, but only to the point where they meet. So we result in something like this. And then we do this with all four sides of the page. So once you're done, it should look like this, if you've done it correctly. So anyway, you take two of those points, and basically squeeze them together, like so. And if you do that carefully, then you should result in a shape that looks like this. And it should be two flaps on the outside, and then those two parts on the inside. Now what you do, you fold down one of those flaps all the way, and then of course you fold down the other flap the exact same way. And it should look like this once you've done so. So now, you open this part here, as well as the same part on the other side. And then just straighten the crease and smooth the creases, like so. And it's nearly impossible to get those creases perfect, so just try your best. So it should look like this. There should be two sort of prongs on the top as well as the triangle. So now, those two folds on the bottom, those two flaps on the bottom, you fold back up so the paper is in the shape of a triangle. So then, you can pull one of those pointy parts out from the inside, and then smooth the folds. Now, I personally find it best to try and line the fold up, just to make it nice and neat and symmetrical, but that's just my own personal opinion. So do that to both points on the inside, and you should have what looks like this. Now you pick one of these 2 points to be the bird's head. You usually want to pick whichever one you think looks better. Then whichever one you pick, open it up somewhat, push the point down, and then squeeze and smooth the fold. So it should look like this. Now finally, if you look closely right there, then you'll see that there's a bit of a fold from earlier. So then go along that fold, and then just complete the fold along the rest of that flap, which is the wing of the bird. And then the same side, the opposite side of the bird has the same thing, so do the same thing there. Then spread the wings, maybe open up the bottom a tiny bit so it has a way to stand upright. And voila, you've completed the Origami Crane.